You're free to leave if you wish, but not with my subject. He's still under observation.
Your subject?
Mm-hmm. Unlike typical humans, his modified body is impervious to physical deterioration. With a steely grit and determination that never wavers, he can easily resist all forms of corruption. Ah, a Galaxy Ranger like him. It'll be worthwhile to see what I can turn him into. Let me guess. You want to call for help right away because you're convinced these monkeys, formerly humans who have lost their minds, are under my command. If that's the case, why do you believe that you really woke up the Ranger?
That can't be right.
Mr. Galaxy Ranger, would you please fire a shot at this young lady?
Hey!
But, sir, killing folks is against the law, especially when it's a lovely lady like her. I'm the star of the show now. All because of this here gun. Oh, it's a nice gun, all right, but using it to take a life? I have no such intention. How about the two of you settle your own scores while I'll be on my way?
You... Wait a minute. Is this what you wanted me to see?
That's right. This is merely a hollow dream. So even if they turned into monkeys here, their physical bodies in the real world will not be subjected to any biological deterioration. The Ranger's extraordinarily staunch and unyielding mind made him an even more valuable specimen to be studied. His mind hasn't been completely wiped out. Instead, he is neither a monkey, nor is he a Galaxy Ranger. He's a young Boot Hill, one from many years back. Back when his homeland hadn't been ravaged, when he lived as a carefree child in the grasslands. A partial regression. How very interesting indeed. If memory serves, this version of him is at least 10 years removed from the older Boot Hill, when he first fired a shot at a bandit. Miraculous. Be it the Sweet Dreams Troop or myself, he can end it all with just one shot. But it just so happens that the decision to pull the trigger has to be made by his soul rather than his body. The child version of him now is completely incapable of firing his own gun. All right, Mr. Cowboy, come to me. Let's finish your final lesson now. A Galaxy Ranger that stands on the side of Dr. Primitive. A traitor born from nurture. This warrants several more research papers.
Dreams.
Be quiet, young lady. And mind your manners while class is in progress.
Banana?
What's your problem? What?
Am I dreaming?
Yes, of course. This dream is based off your memories. What do you last remember? Were you herding or chopping firewood?
Neither of those. I was eating some piping hot stew. Huh. That's strange. How did I fall asleep? Well, there's a lot of things I should be doing. I guess Nick's gonna kick me awake soon.
You haven't brought up that name in quite a while. But I suppose that's only right, considering where you are on the timeline. For you at this point, everything the IPC does is still in a far-off future.
What a strange dream. Everything sounds like nonsense.
It doesn't matter. It's time for you to come back to reality. How does it feel? Does waking up from a dream bring you misery?
Misery? Why, no. It's a shame you're stuck in a dream. Can't lay eyes on the land I love. It's so gorgeous. You'd be willing to die right there.
It's hard to believe someone so young would use that kind of analogy.
Ain't nothing strange about that. People gotta find ways to soothe their souls. Part of that's coming to terms with life and death. There's a saying from Aragon of Partial. Death is the fairest form of grace. For the good-hearted, death keeps their purity intact. For the cunning scoundrels, death ends things clean and quick.
I see. Does that mean you're not afraid of death? If so, please extend your hand out for me. I suppose you're perfectly willing to apply the fairest form of grace to every corner of the universe? In the name of Dr. Primitive, that is. This is my final lesson for you. You shall thoroughly understand his philosophy. And with that, a star will pitifully fizzle out.
No problem, teacher. But there's something else I have to tell you. I was worried about missing my shot, but now that I've gotten a hold of you, I reckon I won't.
What? How is this possible? The regression should have occurred already.
Whew. You want to know something? I was worried I had it all wrong just now. But now, there ain't no problem. Because only an evildoer asks why before he dies. I ain't deaf, all right? Well, you were yapping so loud. Did it ever cross your mind I could tell good from evil?
Huh?
It's as Nick said, revenge needs no excuses. Just like how there's one thing in the world that doesn't need to be taught. Taking a shot at bad guys.
How did things take such a turn? You're just a child, even for someone born with a bad nature. The first time doing something like this should weigh heavily on their conscience.
Is that so? Well, I reckon you got that wrong. Be it a wanted criminal with the blood of many on their hands, or a young cowboy who's never fired a gun. Both share a common instinct in every sense of the word. And that's to put a bullet in anything evil. Muddle budger. I'll let you in on a secret, little fudgehead. For tampering with my synesthesia beat. I'm gonna put a bullet in you. You think this is the faulty beacon talking? No, sure, Paul. I actually mean it. Death is the fairest form of grace. Especially for muddled fudgers like you. We'll only become worse once you die. Aim for the heart. Let's duel. There's your reward.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave. Bring it on. Time's up.
Watch your head. It's on me.
Pressing it all together. Stars echo.
Let's duel. There's your reward.
All in.
Bring it on. Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave. Remember to aim for the heart.
Watch your head.
Let's duel.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Bring it on. Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Harmony and unison.
Remember to aim for the heart. Let's duel.
Stars echo.
Spin freely.
That's another good thing about dying. Whatever your excuses and ideas are, I ain't gotta waste time listening to them.
Oh, am I late?
You referring to what's finished or what's only just beginning?
The one that's about to begin? Oh, right. I should go get help. You need to get your head checked, like, right now.
Get my head checked? What in forking hell are... Huh? My synesthesia beacon's back to normal. Dagnabbit! That's forking amazing! Hot diggity fudge!
Huh? So, you're saying everything went back to normal once you smashed this thing to pieces? I see. No wonder those assistant Annas only want to teach students one-on-one.
Yeah, I had a hunch. Sometimes it's just dead simple. Don't gotta be a genius. Follow me, Nameless. No need for reinforcements, seeing as how a few bullets will clear this up. Forking hell. You think you can find a better shot than me and Pentacone?
That's right, fellow members. Everything that's about to happen next isn't the end for us. With Dreamflux Reef as our starting point, a beautiful world shall descend upon all, and he will eventually cast his gaze upon us and the grand cause that we've forged together.
Grand? Grand in what way, motherfudger? All right, folks, eyes on me. Now listen here. This whole thing's a motherfudging scheme. Go. Scurry off and hide. Ain't no harm in being foolish, but know when to steer clear.
You two again. I can forget everything else you've done, but slandering the name of Slumber Nana Monkey before Prof Nana Premon? Do you even know what you're doing?
Montana, would you please just hear me out?
Save it. You really think you can still convince him?
Mr. Ranger, perhaps going back to our origins.
Who asked you? I'm only gonna say this once. I ain't interested in hearing your philosophies or sob stories. You're a dastardly evildoer who will cease to exist once a bullet's put into you. Guess what? I just so happen to be holding a gun right now. Since everything's turned out to be so simple, there's no need to use too much of my intellect. Catch my drift? See, I'm not here to teach a class, shirt brain. I've come to help. Class is over! This for extra credit!
No, it's not enough. There's nothing we can do.
Where'd you go? Sabbatical?
Destiny elongates time, in the same way ramen noodles are stretched. The ninja capital has turned into an abyssal hell under the devastation of evil Ninja Osaru. Even the mighty Lan would rather close their eyes to the capital's sorry state and let out a long sigh. The only remaining ninja, dazzling